Welcome everyone to a 1v1 matchup. We've got SC Warmachine taking on the TheFirstSkaboss. Believe this is Warmachine's first match of the tournament as well. A reminder for anyone who's tuning in and is participating in the tournament, please get in your matches before the 28th. We are very far behind in matches right now. Skaboss loses that photon barrier there, double blocking the Willow and the Fire Gehenna. Has a protect circle now, though. But Warmachine can also break that. Rise's recordings are always so quiet. I need to turn this up. I didn't see if that reincarnation was taken or not. Darkhole did catch it, but I didn't see if it was actually erased. Looks like we have Rise and Kanye both spectating this one. Protect Circle also broken by the Fire Gehenna. Now it's Fortress. Something a little bit more reliable. Nature Optic for Skaboss. Well, no, there was Faith in there too. Some 3-school monstrosity it is then. Warmachine seemingly stymied for a moment versus that. Actually loses the hyper kick. He's dropped the Fire Gehenna. Didn't want to try the Willow Fire combo. Skaboss also loses his Ice Sword, so they both trade melee moves to erase defenses there. Oh, there's the combo. Willow into Rian. Skaboss doesn't time either one. Take 6. Skaboss attempts to use the Muramasa but misses and takes a reincarnation. Does at least dodge the Willow. Firing off some vibration blasters now. Darkhole does take that. Skaboss barely hanging on at 1 health right now. Warmachine getting lower by the minute, but still at a comfortable health lead. Skaboss, oh man, he gets both of his heats at the last minute, and it's just too late. Reincarnation with the Willow combo goes for the finish, and Warmachine's going to take game 1 in solid fashion. See where we're going for game 2. Looks like City.
I was just gonna say it'll be a first start.
That might have been a little too far. Alright. So Skaboss takes 4. Looks like from a rock shot. Hits back with Hyper Kick.
Very rude.
Or Psycho Knife. They're down there trading. Another rock shot. Darkhole was used, but wasn't going to catch it. Warmachine now seeing if he can bait out further Darkhole damage by manual aiming the rock shot. It's a little tougher to sell on City, just because it's hard to get it up over that lip with a manual aim. Oh, that one. He just gave it to him that time. He does get 6 damage for that rock shot, though. Considering that's 1 skill, that's not the worst trade in this game.
Who's moaning in the background?
That's what I was wondering. I was trying to decide if it was snoring or moaning.
I'm sorry, it was me.
You can. I thought it was Kanye just fucking with us.
Miramasa comes out again. There's the Psycho Knife. Knocks Skaboss off, and that's a huge trade. 2 for the Miramasa, 2 for the knife, and 3 for the fall. That's 7 damage. Darkhold catches another, but at some point, your health pool is just too low. Warmachine really advantaged in these upcoming trades. Especially if he moves back in with Psycho Knife. Skaboss has Darkhold. Can't do anything about it.
I'm kind of hoping it is in game so people can hear it.
I'm honestly not sure what moaning they're talking about. I don't hear it. Maybe you guys do listening right now, but I don't hear it.
I think I'm dying.
Good trade there. Warmachine's going all the way down to 7 now. Both these players trading back and forth. Skaboss is hanging on at 2, so he can't afford another trade. However, he's done a good job at evening out the health totals. Tiger String Reincarnation is a good fallback here as well. That sounded like a flash hole, but I didn't see Skaboss break it, so I'm confused. Oh, that was not good timing for the Tiger Strength. And Warmachine takes game 2. And we're moving on to Refinery. Nice photon burst by Skaboss there. Warmachine trying to move in, get some early damage down. Gets punished for it. Sounds like a twister to guard the stairs as well. Skaboss playing very defensive. Photon burst twister. Once again, Nature Optic. Wonder if it's that Faith deck he had on Palace, the Nature Optic Faith. Using some boost mines now, trying to hit vibration. Trance now for Warmachine. Doesn't seem to phase whatever shield Skaboss has. Fortress and an eraser. He actually catches the reincarnation with that. Well played. Skaboss looking a lot better here because remember, this is match point for Warmachine right now. He's up 2-0. But Skaboss making a good case here in game 3. keep this series alive. Oh, there's another photon burst, and Warmachine takes the extra damage. Even takes the map tumble damage. Oh, and the Vibration Blaster finishes him off. And a very strong game out of Skaboss there. 1-2 now. Bringing this series back. Warmachine chooses Highway next. Warmachine trying to kill Rise himself.
That was on purpose. I don't know how I missed.
Triple lasers were just out of range, though, it looks like. They lose their tracking really hard at the edge of their range. For those who aren't aware, lasers, despite having long range, they do have a maximum range. So right about even on the 60,000 number on the little distance indicator if you're watching it. So if you are greater than 60,000 away, your lasers will lose their tracking. Especially common on some of the long maps such as Highway and then actually Lane. Sign with a big pillar in it, you don't see it quite as much. But Lane has actually really long distances corner to corner, or even just from wall to wall on some parts, and you can be outdistanced from your laser's range. City as well. That's a smaller map though. Both players playing this one fairly conservative so far, not really seeing much of a start. Not a whole lot of aggression. Hence my super boring commentary. Blaster traded with guard there.
That's not cool.
Uh-oh. Warmachine loses a ton of aura right there. I mean, that move isn't half bad, but I'm still not a fan because it means they have aura on the bench to refresh what you took from them. So, from 2 aura up to 9 that quickly. Jackpot now coming out of Skaboss, trying to see if he can get some extra free damage down here. Recall for Skaboss. Warmachine now with the Tiger Strength Vibration Laser. Very dangerous. Using another boost mine. Try to give him a little bit more of an aura padding there, in case Skaboss is able to pull off that erase combo a second time. Oh, TheFirstSkaboss blocks that one at the last moment. Got ourselves a regular standoff here. Warmachine not really willing to move in either. Content to just fire those big lasers down the lane. Hope he can connect 1, 2, or 3. While TheFirstSkaboss continues to dig and tries to play it safe, not catch too many of those. Now he's got Tiger Strength triple lasers as well. TheFirstSkaboss is a very good base for dodging these lasers, though. Triple lasers can't get multiple angles there, so he can't break that guard. At least not easily. TheFirstSkaboss timing those defenses really well there. I don't even know what that was. Particle convert? No. Evaporate, where the races only are particles? I don't know. I don't know what he just used. I'm confused. I feel like TheFirstSkaboss has played this really well, but if he just had better erase moves, this would be coming out better. Because he does have Warmachine all the way down to 2 capsules. Impeccable defense there by TheFirstSkaboss. Using a brush defense against this many lasers is no joke. Do have to give him a lot of props on that right now. Hey, Warmachine ought to be moving in and just manual aiming at this point, but I guess he's just not willing to. I'm not sure what he thinks TheFirstSkaboss has that at medium or short range would be that scary. But he's just not willing to. Maybe he's not confident in his manual aiming game. I'm not familiar with how good he is at manual aiming off the top of my head. You know, some players have a reputation for being quite fearsome with it, and others avoid it. Perhaps Warmachine's one that does not favor it. However, I would not bring a Tiger Strength laser deck to a 1v1 match if I was not comfortable with manual aiming. I think we might just be headed towards a draw. Another particle convert. He does finally tag him with one. Not sure if it's the recording that's lagging or my video lagging. TheFirstSkaboss is going to take a tumble. Doesn't really change a whole lot about the current situation. It still takes 2 lasers to kill him. "30 seconds left." I'm gonna refresh the video. I guess it's just the recording that's lagging. Down to 15 seconds. Video refreshed a little ways behind. And it does look like it's going to be a draw. Game 4, still 2-1. Heading into what looks like next game is Panorama. And there's the draw. Skaboss takes some early hyperkick damage. Protect Circle should help with some of that. Tiger Strength does get him caught for another 2 damage. There's another 2 damage. That's 8 damage already. Tiger Strength Reincarnation, but that's the only time he's going to be able to do that. Likely to have another reincarnation somewhere in this deck, but he is in overwrite mode currently. In fact, it looks like he overwrote the Tiger Strength as well. Getting the necessary aura right now is a struggle. Oh, there's a nasty trade. Warmachine down to 3 now. And there's the reincarnation for the finish. Warmachine not able to move his footwork around enough to get around that. Eats the reincarnation point blank. In game 6 now, so we had a tie. It's going to be on lane. Everybody's all tied up. 2, 2, and 1. Warmachine, after such a strong lead early on, hasn't been super convincing. He got wrecked pretty hard on Refinery. I wasn't proud of his showing on Highway, not being willing to move into range. And then Panorama was Panorama things. I can't really blame him for that one. We'll have to see if he can stabilize here and bring it back. He's got the better aura start. Once again, Skaboss at low aura. So far, Warmachine not able to take advantage of this. Skaboss hanging on to an environmental as well. You got to wonder what sort of chicanery he's planning. It doesn't look like he's even digging. He's over here throwing bullets of fire for whatever reason. Nice dodge on the Blazing Sword. Blazing Bullet does connect. I think he's going to be in trouble at 2 aura and no way to deal with this currently. He's not digging either. He's got to find something to deal with this eventually. Guard is good, but he can only block once, whereas Warmachine can attack twice. He has dug through some capsules. He still doesn't have more than 2 aura. 18 capsules. 17. What a legendary bad aura start. You gotta wonder if this is one of his bad aura count arsenals that he used to run back in the day all the time. Another good walk onto the Blazing Sword. He's down to 16 capsules now at 2 aura. Oh, it's a Memory of Battle deck, perhaps. Overriding the attacks, not quite so worrisome. Environmental very well could have just been Berserk to go with Memory of Battle. Warmachine narrowly dodging some thunderstorms here. Skaboss finally catches that blazing sword with a fortress. For all that pressure Warmachine had with double blazing moves, he only got 3 damage in. Skaboss, assuming he is running the Memory of Battle, is very deep, and once he has a memory in hand, it's going to be dealing a lot of damage, and Warmachine does not want to trade with that, especially given that he'll lose access to his blazing moves. Skaboss now at 7 capsules, 2 attacks in hand. Playing it nice and safe for the moment. Looks like a gravity press actually out of Warmachine right there. Another lightning storm, doesn't quite connect, but that all adds up in the damage calculator for Memory of Battle going forward. 5 capsules remain, 2 attacks. Warmachine finally picks up a Tiger Strength now to complement that blazing bullet. Oh, the lightning storm does connect, and the Memory of Battle straight up trashed whatever Warmachine's shield was. Skaboss has another attack in hand too. Oh, that blazing sword followed him for 1.5 miles. Warmachine now losing access to his own blazing moves.
Oh.
And a 9 damage Memory of Battle comes flying out of nowhere. And suddenly Skaboss is on a warpath, and Warmachine has no choice other than to run and pray for more healing waters. Still cannot afford a trade. He can eat 1 more blazing sword, but another memory kills him. Oh, he shatters another fortress. Oh, man. Blazing sword. Better than flame sword in that situation. Skaboss really in control of this one now after a very rough start. Played that slow start super well. Big props to him on that one. Warmachine's got such a long way to go if he wants to make any headway on this. Oh, when he goes down to another blazing sword. Just not enough. And Skaboss, with balls of steel, keeping himself in that match after going down 2-0 early in what was pretty decisive fashion in the first 2 games. Those weren't necessarily that close. Both were pretty heavily favored in Warmachine. And yeah, gotta really hand it to him. Bringing it back. And having such a solid set afterwards. He played match point for 4 games in a row and managed to keep himself in and then take the win.